Thank you, Chrissy. Damon Jackson in a familiar role as big underdog. He's plus 210 tonight. Ilia Topuria getting a lot of respect from the odds makers and bettors. Minus 260 for the undefeated 23-year-old.
Fight's on.
And we are underway. This fight clock is brought to you by the U.S. Army. Damon Jackson is in black. Ilia Topuria is in red. Pretty good counter right from Topuria early.
For that calf.
Ooh, that was a big difference. You saw that Topuria was able to pull him in with the fake, and then he was able to counter on the angle. Very clean striking from Topuria early, right to the body.
Topuria loves to go after that body. You'll see him. It's really going to work for him being the shorter fighter here. He can really rip into the body and then come upstairs with those big hooks. And ultimately, that's also going to set up his ability to level change and get the fight to the ground.
What I love about it, too, is that by going to the body against Jackson, being Topuria, you stuff the takedown. Anytime Damon Jackson tries to go underneath your shots, he can't because you're going to the body.
Exactly.
So he can no longer dive underneath his punches and take him down. So it takes the ability away, and he can get up on the strikes and set up the big strikes to the head as the round goes on.
Great point, Dom, and a pretty good start for Ilia Topuria. Damon Jackson landing a big right hand a moment ago.
Nice uppercut.
Take your time here. Feel it. See how it feels. Check the strength. Head position.
First clinch situation, about 90 seconds into the fight. Jackson lands a knee. Now goes high. Topuria wise to it. And you see a cut on the bridge of Damon Jackson's nose now.
I think the big difference I'm noticing is the fakes and the feints of Topuria, whereas you're seeing Jackson just come forward or back, where, you know, when you're watching Ilia, he fakes, throws a jab, in, out, in, out.
Paul, you got to know Topuria on Fight Island back in October. This man's got a lot of talent, a lot of potential, and a lot of people behind him at 23.
Yeah, super young kid. And you see here, he's known for his jiu-jitsu, but he's coming out and looking fantastic on his feet here tonight, too. And maybe moving his camp a little bit to the United States and really pressing himself with more partners has really opened up his game even more. But a good kid, you know, he's really working on his English as well. He really likes to try to do these interviews on his own without a translator.
Right.
Which is good to see. He knows he wants to be able to come over here and be a star.
I mean, he's just unloading on Damon Jackson right now with all combinations. Those body shots have now officially set up the headshot, and it's all over.
The walk-off KO.
He just
Ilia
chopped him down like a tree.
Oh my goodness gracious. And like you said, that was all because of going to the body and setting everything up. That opened up that left hook and just landed clean.
I mean, picture perfect, striking 101. Wow. Start to the body, stuffs the takedowns at the same time as you're doing damage to set up for the big shot at the end of the fight. That was picture perfect. That's how you strike in MMA in this early first round.
I mean, let's take a look at this. Clips him with that rear uppercut, rips to the body. What happens? He drops down, worried about the body, hands are down, over the top with that right hand, I'm sorry. And then that was just icing on the cake, unnecessary, but he's just doing his job. Let's take a listen to those shots. Stop! Wow.
When you look at this body shot and the way he set it up, I mean, it doesn't get better than that because he threw the right hand. He's hurt right now, that's it. And this is the finisher. Bam!
Right on the ear.
On the money. After you go to the body, it pays dividends to set up the knockout as the fight moves on. He was patient, he was methodical, and he fought perfect.
And the reaction from Augustin Clement, the 5th degree Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. You know, Cesar Carneiro and the MMA Masters guys are celebrating. We will talk to Mr. Topuria after this as we continue live.
He's still a little. Yeah, no, he's good. I understand. He started fresh, so